Good evening to all and welcome to the session, the Hindu Editorial Analysis for Proficiency in English. Let us start the session with a nice quote. What is today's quote? All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Everyone has a dream or everyone has dreams, and all these dreams can come true if there's a condition. What is a condition? If we have the courage to pursue them. That is very important. Now, let us go to the tone of the editorial. But before we go to the tone of the editorial, today's editorial is about the summit clash tomorrow between India and Australia, a familiar topic. Last week, also, I did one article about cricket, and this is the second one. I think this week I have done. Easy, easy to comprehend because a familiar topic, but there are about 25 words you have to learn from this editorial. The tone of the editorial appears to be optimistic and analytical. Optimistic, positive attitude, positive outlook, and analytical, presenting the facts and figures and analyzing what is what. Let us start with the editorial vocabulary. As I said, there are about 25 words. It may take some time. What is the first one? Whatever word you know, you could write. That way you can remember. First one, summit, part of speech, noun. The highest, most successful, or most important point in something. This is one meaning. Another meaning, summit, if you take the mountain, a particular mountain, the peak is also called summit. You have to recollect the word peak, the summit or the peak of a mountain. Caravan goes with gypsies. You have to think of one word, gypsies. Who are these gypsies? They are basically nomadic people. Have you heard of this anytime? Nomadic people. Nomad means moving from one place to another place. They don't stay at one place. One place sometime, then another place, another place. They are known as nomads and nomadic people. Gypsies, one example. Lombardies also, they come under nomadic people. And they usually travel using a caravan. But look at the meaning. A company of travelers on a journey through desert or hostile regions. In this context, the cricket teams moving from one place to another place. Prime, generally we say prime time, part of speech adjective of the best possible quality. Something is in prime means what? The best possible quality or excellent condition. Notch, a positive word, part of speech verb. It's a regular verb. To achieve or keep a record of something. Notched up the victory means what? Achieve the victory. An important word. On the trot, last time when I did the editorial, we got the same idiomatic expression. On the trot, an important one. Means what? In succession, continuously. Prime video, you can say that is a good combination. Doughty also, I last time I told we got this word. Part of speech adjective, brave and persistent. Brave at the same time persistent. They used this word to refer to New Zealand players last time. And yes, that's right. Consecutive. Consecutive means what? Part of speech adjective. Following one after the other in order. Here you can say in succession. You can say that also. Premier, first in importance, order, or position. Leading. Premier means what? Something that is leading. Hallow, an important word. These words we have got many a time. Hallow, part of speech verb, it's a regular verb. To make something holy, that is one meaning. And legacy, it has been used, hallowed legacy. Part of speech noun. And here, hallowed means adjective. Something that is a part of your history. You have been getting for quite some time. Then you use the term legacy. Humdingers, we have got for the humdingers, I'm sorry, humdingers, we have got for the first time. So you have to remember. Part of speech, noun. A remarkable or outstanding person or thing of its kind. Outstanding person or thing of its kind. Here you can also think of the word unique. one of its kind. So humdinger we have got for the first time. You have to spend some time to remember. Icon, iconic, we have got many a time, part of speech adjective, relating to or of the nature of an icon, regarded as a representative symbol or a worthy of veneration. Veneration means respect. Here you have to recollect words like role model, also idol, and icon. All are related words. He is your role model or iconic figure. Veneration, another important word, means respect a lot. You should also recollect words like admire, adore, reverence, also, you have to recollect. Pragmatism, we have got many a time. What does it mean? Part of speech noun, character or conduct that emphasizes practicality. Pragmatic means practical. You have to think of the word form. Pragmatic approach, adjective. Pragmatism, noun. Pragmatic approach, practical approach. Infuse also we have got infusions. It's a medical term, infusion, and it means a fill. And also the word pervade, pervasive. Pervasive form also you have to know. Pervade is verb, pervasive nature, adjective. And to fill, infusions, noun form. Infuse, verb. Tone down, it goes with everyday English. Make something less harsh in sound or color. In this context, excitement, bring down the excitement, tone down. Surge, you have got so many times, I'm sure you all remember, a sudden, powerful forward or upward movement. Usually it goes with numbers, surge in numbers. It also goes with waves, high wave, high tide, low tide. Peter out, very good, Gopal, I appreciate that. And also it goes with surge, sudden forward movement. It goes with a group of people. Nasal, I think we have got for the first time. Part of speech verb, it's a regular verb. Settle or lie comfortably within or against something. Settle comfortably. Spike also you can say, very good. Hike, escalation, spike. Rival, a simple word, part of speech noun. A person or thing competing with another for the same objective. He is my rival, she is my rival. Typical examples. Mayhem, we have got this many a time. Violent or extreme disorder or chaos. Chaos, an important word, and chaotic. Chaos is noun, chaotic, adjective. Prolific, usually this goes with a writer, a prolific writer, producing a great number or amount of something. In this context, a batsman who produces or makes a lot of runs, prolific run getter, a typical combination. And helm also we have got many a time. To be at the top, to control something, to be in charge of it and direct or manage something. Prize, you got to be careful, an important word. Price, price, prize, prize, and price, price, part of speech verb. Obtain something from someone with effort or difficulty. Even this we have got for the first time. New words you have to spend some time, otherwise you forget after some time. Strangle, we have got many a time. Hamper or hinder the development or activity of something. But literal meaning of strangle, and you have to know the noun form. What is the noun form? Strangulation. And there's one important expression, strangled to death. He was or she was strangled to death. Means hold someone's neck and squeeze so that the person cannot breathe, dies of suffocation. But here, different meaning altogether. Scraping, scrap is different, scrape is different. Scrap means waste material. Another meaning of scrap, to cancel. But here, scraping, and we use, if you take tall buildings, what is the word? Skyscrapers. Which city is known as a city of skyscrapers? It is New York City. New York has another name, Big Apple. So here, scrape, not scrap, to remove from a surface. Cede, an important word. Give up, power or territory. In this context, the match. So, how many words have we got? We got about we got exactly 25 words, and all these have already spent 10 minutes on these words. Now, let us go to the editorial. I don't have to do the analysis. The reason being, here it's a familiar topic. We have got I have done this week, and everyone knows the context. So let us see how it goes. Summit clash means what? The finals on India, Australia, and the World Cup cricket final. As I said, here summit clash means what? 25 words. Yes, Naresh Kumar. It is a final tomorrow. You all know. You must be waiting eagerly. But what is the main idea of this editorial? India will need to be at its best. This is an important expression you have to remember. India will need, it refers to future. It also talks about a situation where one has to be cautious or careful. India will need to be at its best. Remember the phrase, and it applies, you can use it for yourself. I have to be at my best at the time of the interview or while taking the exam. At its best against Australia in the final. Obviously, India can't take Australia for granted. It is not that easy to defeat. They got to be cautious. They got to be on their toes, and they should be at Indian team should be at its best. Obviously, the World Cup caravan finally returns to Ahmedabad, where it commenced. All the familiar words, the words I have said or I have given the meanings already, I will underline so that you can recollect and we can save time because you have to work on practice questions as well. Commence means what? Begin, start. So launch also you can say. The World Cup caravan, that means the teams moving from one place to another place in this context, finally returns to Ahmedabad where it commenced its journey on October 5th. This Sunday, a packed Narendra Modi Stadium will witness a summit clash between India and Australia. All these are easy. Almost all the sentence is easy to comprehend. The host, in this context, host means what? India. The host is in prime form, the best form, having won 10 wins on the trot continuously in succession, including a fine victory over doughty New Zealand in the semi-final at Mumbai. Means very strong and brave and persistent. Meanwhile, Australia started on the wrong foot. This is an important expression you have to remember. Someone starts something on the wrong foot means initially they falter or they fail and later they pick up. Then we use start something on the wrong foot. And to justify that expression, if you read the sentence, you understand. Meanwhile, Australia started on the wrong foot with two losses before winning 8 consecutive games. First two they lost. After that, continuously, 8 games they have won. With Australia having won, non finite verb, important, cricket's premier championship on 5 occasions. How many times have they won? 5 times. Pat Cummins and his men must live up to. Another important expression, generally we say you must live up to the expectations of your parents. Live up to the expectations of your parents. Live up to the expectations of your parents. Means they have their own expectations. You have to meet those standards or those expectations. Live up to what in this context? A hallowed legacy. Hallowed means make something holy or to be different or unique legacy, something that has been coming for quite some time. Their semi final against South Africa had the thrills. Here, had the thrills. It isn't past. Don't think it isn't past perfect. Had the thrills associated with the low scoring humdingers at Kolkata's Eden Gardens. The last time India and Australia clashed in a World Cup final, it was in 2003 edition at Johannesburg in South Africa, and Ricky Ponting's men won by 125 runs. This refers to last time Australia won way back in 2003. 2 decades later, 2003, 2023, exactly 2 decades. 2 decades later, Rahul Dravid, a key player involved in that iconic match, is now the Indian team's coach. You all know that. Who is the coach? Rahul Dravid. And the former Indian captain will surely infuse pragmatism. Means what? Will pump in practical approach, pragmatism, without toning down the adrenaline surge. Toning down means to bring down adrenaline. When you're excited, adrenaline is released. Surge, that's what it means. Within the dressing room, now, the editorial talks about what happened way back in 2003. Back then means 2003. Zahir Khan got locked in a war of words. This is also an important expression in a war of words with Matthew Hayden and Adam Gilchrist lost his focus because of that argument. And soon the contest nuzzled inside the rival's pocket. Because he lost his focus, the match went to Australia. India lost the match. That's what the sentence says. This time around, there's also an important phrase you have to remember. This time around, Dravid and Captain Rohit Sharma swear by the philosophy of swear by. In this context, stick to a particular philosophy. What is it? Philosophy of taking it one match at a time. One match at a time. Focus, Posai. Very good. Tripura Sundari. World Cup finals are massive sporting engagements where the best either find extra reserves of strength or watch their legs turn into jelly. There's an important sentence. If you take tennis, cricket, finals, usually some matches for a long time, then what happens? Imagine tennis finals for 5 hours. Two things may happen. One, one of the person may find extra reserves of strength, will keep continuing, or watch their legs turn into jelly, means they lose their strength completely, this way or that way. If India sticks to its consistent methods, executed well so far in this championship, it should start as a favorite. India has been consistent. If they stick to the same consistency, definitely India becomes a favorite. And to substantiate that statement, Rohit Sharma's ballistic starts, Shubman Gill's a poise. Poise means what? Being balanced. Virat Kohli's prolific run, getting a lot of runs, the highest. And the combined yield of Shreyas Iyer, KL Rahul, and Surya Kumar Yadav have ensured that rivals have no relief on the field. Today, if you look at the Indian team, very strong, whether batting lineup or bowling, extremely good. So this sentence talks about the strengths. A bowling attack helmed by, means led by, Jasprit Bumrah has prized open the opposition's top order before the spinners stepped in and strangled the middle order in the middle game. Kohli with 711 runs, is a leading batter in this World Cup. And Mohammad Shami, leads the bowlers pack with 23 scalps. Here, scalps means the wickets he got. Still, Australia, in spite of all this, the editorial cautions still, Australia will remain a combative unit. Combat means what? Fight. Scraping hard, I think it is single T. Never ceding an inch. They will not give an inch also, they will give the best. Even though all its batting stars have performed as smoothly as the Indians, have or haven't, have not performed. Indians have performed well, but Australian batsmen haven't performed as smoothly as the Indians, except Glenn Maxwell's stunning unbeaten 201 against Afghanistan indicated at the magic and mayhem, means a chaotic situation, violent batting in this context, within the Australian change room. A fine seam attack means pace, and an effective spinner in Adam Zampa will pose a challenge which India has to tackle well, deal well, if it is to hold up the cup for the third time. So they got to be careful with this Australian player, and if they can deal with that particular player, if it is to hold up the cup for the third time, they have to be cautious. That's all about this editorial. Familiar topics, so I have done very fast. Have done this week semi-finals also. Let us go to questions based on to improve your reading comprehension skill. Read the first one. All questions are easy. You may smile also. What is the first one here? How many consecutive wins has the Indian cricket team achieved leading up to the World Cup final? You should answer within no time. All the questions today are based on comprehension skill, very easy. 10, that's right. Which Australian player scored a stunning unbeaten 201 against Afghanistan in the current World Cup? Again, easy to answer. 1 second, one reading, 1 second. Please mention the question number, Tarun. If you don't mention the question number, I cannot respond. You should always mention the question number. 1C, over. Now, second one. Yes, Karthi, 10. Sudhir says 2C. Glenn Maxwell. This is also an easy question. In which city did the 2003 World Cup final between India and Australia take place? This is also an easy one. In which city did the 2003 World Cup final between India and Australia take place? Answer is third one also C. What is C here? Johannesburg. What philosophy do Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma swear by according to the editorial? What philosophy do Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma swear by according to the editorial? What is the philosophy they swear by? Take it one match at a time. Very good. That is the answer. Anusha, Ganesh, Sudhir, Naresh, a lot of students have got it right within no time. Who is the leading run scorer in the current World Cup according to the editorial? I'm sure you guys will smile. You may say, sir, what are these questions? Very easy questions. Answer is what? And I'm sure you all know that. Today, the questions based on error location to some extent challenging. So try to read the sentences very carefully, meticulously. This time, there is cautious optimism that this attempt at stabilization has been built in more solid ground. I would like to caution at the outset today, if you look at the questions, not that easy. You got to read meticulously. What is the answer? Question number one, error location. 5C. C. What do you mean by? Now go to error location. That those questions are over. No, no, nothing wrong with attempt at. Who is that? Attempt of. Pandu, no, nothing wrong with that. Karthi has got it right. Wonderful, Karthi. I appreciate that. Here, more solid ground has been built. In is not correct. What is the correct preposition? Build on something. So, built on more solid ground. What is the correct preposition here? On, built on something, because it's solid ground. The question is related to preposition. You can also say prepositional built on combination, built on something. Please go to question number 2. This offers clear lessons to the India China relationship as the crisis along the line of actual control enters its fourth winter. For many regular students, this is an easy question. Should not be that difficult. This offers clear lessons to the India China relationship. Who is this? Anusha, first one to respond. There is an error in the fourth part. If one student responds, I'll give the answer. There's an important one. Under pressure, sometimes you may ignore, you may take it for granted. And why is it wrong? There's an important rule. What is this question about? Possessive pronouns. And what is the important rule that goes with possessive pronouns? Possessive pronouns never take, there's no exception whatsoever, never take an apostrophe. And you have to recollect when it comes to descriptive English letter writing, a lot of people close this way. Yours truly, right or wrong? Wrong. No apostrophe. Yours truly. An important dimension. Question number three, a lengthy sentence looks like a paragraph. Try to read carefully. Not that easy. Yes, possessive pronouns don't take an apostrophe. Perfect. So understandable. One of the goals of the October 7 Hamas attack was to break the walls of localization, re-regionalize the Palestine issue, and thereby scuttle the Saudi-Israel peace bid. Wrong form. Rather than form, it goes with apostrophe. It is based on apostrophe. Uh, Question number three. If you get this right, wonderful. You should be happy. Not an easy one. No one has responded. Who is this? Pandu says first one. Naidu. Oh, wonderful. Ganesh, Naidu, Pandu. Within no time, that too. I appreciate that. So understandable. If I'm reading, if I take a pause, perhaps it is right. But written English, here we cannot use understandable. We have to use the word understandably. Which part of speech is that? Understandably. Which part of speech is it? Understandable, understandably, BLY. It is an adverb. We have to use the adverbial form. Under pressure, not easy, but I'm glad many students have got within no time. Please go to question number 4. Apart from worrying about inflation, opium farmers are agitated ever since the sector was opened up to private players through a union government policy in 2021. This is also a bit challenging, but let us see. Question number 4. There is a clue for you. If you get that, who is this? Anusha, first one to respond. But no, Anusha, it is not. Nothing wrong with the third part. Was opened up, past tense, passive voice. Nothing wrong. Ganesh has got it right, and also Tarun. Here we have an error in the second part. I have been telling you guys, excuse me, whenever you come across since, for, and also in competitive exams, many a time, excuse me, they have given ever since. Ever since takes the clause in past tense. Here, ever since the sector was opened up, it is in past passive voice. But the other clause should be in present perfect. Here it is in present tense, not correct. Here, apart from worrying about inflation, opium farmers have been agitated. Have agitated or have been agitated? Have been agitated, not have agitated. Worry and agitated means disturbed here. You have to use a present perfect, passive voice, not active voice. They have been agitated. Not an easy one. Go to question number 5. Because it is addictive substance that can cause mental crowding and hallucinations. Opium production is highly regulated in India. Question number 5. Where is the error? Pandu, very good. Within no time. I appreciate Pandu. Because it is addictive substance, not correct. Because it is an addictive substance. No, 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 no. Because it is an addictive substance. We have to use the indefinite article. It is about indefinite article. Not easy, but Pandu could get it within no time. And he got it right. Pawan, Naresh also got it right. And Ganesh got it right. Now let us go to idioms. There are 5 here, idioms here, meanings. You have to find out the meaning. Learn the ropes. 5 idioms, 5 phrasal verbs. First, work on idioms. Learn the ropes. What does it mean? 1, 2. Who is that? Tarun. Tarun or Anusha? Yes. Learn the ropes means become more familiar, or you can also say learn the basics. Answer is 2. Hang by a thread. Something hangs by a thread. What does it mean? 1. Uh, hang by a thread means in great danger of failure. Here it is 1. Get a pink slip. IT professionals know this. They say, I got a pink slip. It goes with IT professionals. What is the third one? Get a pink slip. Answer is the third option. A layoff notice. Remove from the job. Move up in the world. Become more successful. An easy one. And all in a day's work. Part of what one is expected to do. Part of one's job. So answer is the fourth one. Who has got all the 5 correct? That is highly appreciable. Let us go to phrasal verbs. Here you have a context, same phrasal verb, different meanings, a bit challenging. And here again, same phrasal verb, but different meanings. You have to understand the context, only then you can get the correct meaning. First one, our car broke down at the side of the highway in the snowstorm. All the 5, very good. Tarun, Tripura Sundari. Suresh says, divide into smaller parts. 1C. Our teacher broke the final project down into 3 separate parts. Divide into smaller parts. Stop functioning. A. I'll tick. Stop working, stop functioning. Our car broke down. Get upset. The woman broke down when the police told her that her son had died. So answer is B. Collapse emotionally. Interrupt. The TV station broke in to report the news of the president's death. So answer is E. Somebody broke in last night and stole our stereo. Answer is D. And here we can also use a phrasal verb break into, enter by force. Who has got all the five correct? Now let us go to editorial vocabulary consolidation. Huh, Tarun, good. Try to write the key words already. Very good. Naidu, Anusha, Suresh. Very good. I appreciate. And Tripura Sundari, Suresh also. One is blaze, inferno, blaze, arson, and but actually based on the editorial configuration means what? A large and violent event. Hmm, yes. Ethnic. Once you write the meaning, I'll tick that word. Related to race or nationality or group of people. Good. Hostility, hostile. Go in a systematic way. Hostility means what? Hostility, antagonistic, bellicose, belligerent, animosity, antipathy, inimical. Very good, Anusha. I appreciate that. Provocative comes from provoke, incite, instigate. Yes. Partisan. What does it mean? All these are important words you have to have at your fingertips. Strong support, supporting someone or some party or some cause. Incite, arouse, instigate, stir up, stimulate. Good Naidu, Paidi. I appreciate that. Prone, vulnerable, likely to suffer, liable to suffer. Very good. Prolong, prolong a simple word. Extend for long duration. Simple word extend. Yes, Suresh. And enrage, anger, a lot of anger, a fit of rage, in the fit of rage. Aggravate, enrage, anger, furious. You can exasperated means to be irritated, annoyed. You can use that also. Grievance, a real or imagined cause or complaint or related to a public issue. Very good. Tripura Sundari. And pursue, in pursuit of, one important expression, and pursue something. Follow or chase. Exactly. And tenuous, part of speech adjective. What is the meaning of the word tenuous? Weak, fragile, thin, brittle, flimsy. Very good. Quell, in a way, a legal term. What does it mean? Quell. No one has responded. Quell. Put an end to. Yes. Repeal, revoke, cancel, terminate, extirpate, expunge, obliterate. Yesterday, someone asked, ostentatious. That means a show off. Subtle difference is there. Ostensible is different. The word you asked Ganesh, I suppose, or Naidu, that word means showing off. Ploy. Ploy means what? Oh, recourse. I'm sorry, recourse. Have you answered recourse? 13. To help someone from at a difficult situation. Okay. Clever plan to get what one needs. Very good. Ostensibly appears to be true but not true. And the other word, who asked Ganesh or Naidu, I don't remember, it means show off, exhibit, show off. In a way, you can say cunning also, cunning plan, Sudhir. And rage, anger, furious, a lot of anger, rage. Detente, a foreign word, that's why there's a stroke. Means what? 17. Relax or bring down, reduce. You can also think of the word reduce the tensions or hostility, ease of hostility. Very good. Tripura Sundari. Yes, Suresh. That means a show off, dandy, flamboyant. Wonderful, Suresh. I appreciate. Sporadic goes with incidents, events. Rains also, sporadic rains. Means what? At irregular intervals. Very good. Endure, enduring, adjective. Scattered also, you can say, yes, Tarun. Durable, fine. Exacerbate, an important word. See, so many words. Today we have got 25. Monday you have to answer all these words. Sunday, no editorial, they don't publish. Exacerbate means what? Make something worse. You can say aggravate, add fuel to the fire, insult to the injury, all these. Daunting task, daunting. Intimidating, frightening, difficult, uphill task. Discreet remark, part of speech, adjective. Daunting also adjective. Yes. Herculean, uphill, apprehensive, good. Formidable, threatening, frightening, uphill task. Arduous, intimidating. Wonderful. And fester, not pester, fester. It could be, it is a verb actually. Festered. Fester means what? You neglect a particular problem or a particular wound, then slowly it gets deteriorated and becomes a problem. Then we say fester. Discreet means being prudent, careful, wise before saying something, before doing something. That's right. Yes, something negative, something bad becomes worse. But based on the context, you have to use. That's all for today. I hope you guys have got enriched. Thanks for being with me till the fag end of the session. And I will see you guys on Monday. Do remember the Hindu does not publish on Sunday the editorials. So no editorial on Sunday. Again on Monday. And what I suggest, you got so many words this week. You have got many words. Spend some time and enjoy the match tomorrow. Have a nice weekend.